You had a little bit of fire this week in Acton.
Yes, there was a fire. It was a small fire. I believe it was only like maybe 5 to 10 acres down on Escondido and Hubbard. And of course, our ranch is right kind of in that area. We were in the line of fire.
Sure.
Although we weren't told we had to evacuate, we do have 14 horses on the property. And so if it would have come quickly and with the wind, you never know.
Sure.
I don't take a chance with my horses' lives, and I have a newborn,
Sure.
a foal, and very concerned for her. So unfortunately, it was a week where my truck was in the garage being serviced.
Oh, wouldn't you know it?
Yeah,
Sure.
you know, it's like when it rains, it pours. So
Right.
anyway, got on the phone, called all my friends that had horses with trucks and trailers,
Sure.
and honestly, within 5 minutes, they were all there and
Yeah.
got the horses out safely. And good thing, because
Good.
within about maybe 45 minutes from there, they blocked the road. So I
Oh,
wasn't
sure.
even able to get back to the ranch at that point.
Sure.
Well, I've been interested in the student representative position for many years. I went to my first meeting when my sister was a student rep, and I became interested. For me, it separated a lot of fact and rumors, and it was very informative on where a district stands. And as I entered Vasquez, it became more involved, or for me, to be involved in a school that makes a difference. And people just say, oh, we have all these buildings, or we have no permanent buildings. But then there's those people that are like, yeah, we may have these negatives, but you know, but we do this to make it positives. So I feel being on the student rep, or being a student rep, that I can really make more positives happen. And being involved in this school is just something that kind of inspired me, and has really pushed me to go further in life, and has really helped me.
He's going to come tell us all about himself, and then he wants to know all about you and your concerns.
I have greater expectations for everybody. And I have greater expectations for the cheer team, because what we saw today, I expect them to get better every month throughout the year, and to support every team throughout the year, because every athlete deserves an opportunity to receive the same sort of support. I'm the new guy in town, and you as residents and parents know a lot more about Vasquez High School than I do. In the next 2 weeks, I'm going to want to meet with parents again. I believe in clear, concise, open communication, two-way communication. Me to you, you to me. I want to know. I have to know. 3 years from now, we're going to have a great school. We're going to have that great school now. And we're going to make it a great experience now.
This is a historic moment. Acton Agua Dulce Library receiving a $25,000 check from Southern California Edison, and the spokesperson, Cathy Hart, is right there on the right next to the president, Lillian Smith, and the chairman of the grant writing committee, Gayle Joyce. So let's have a hip hip hooray! What does it feel like to take possession of a brand new library?
It's very exciting to be able to open up this building and have it serve the community. I'm really looking forward to being able to have that asset for this community.
Have you opened a brand new library before?
This is my first.
This is your first. And what experience do you bring to this in terms of working in the LA County library system?
I've got about 4 years experience working in LA County, but I've been working in the libraries my whole life, so I'm really excited to be able to bring my experience from a whole wide variety of libraries and apply that here.
Good. Like out of the area?
Mm-hmm. I've worked in medical libraries, I've worked in school libraries, public libraries, I've worked all over.
Oh, gee, that's great. So, and the internet is going to be a big part of this library, I understand.
We've got a lot of computers and anticipate that they'll be busy a lot of the time. We've got computers set up specifically just for children's use, home use, and computers set up for adults also.
How about log-ons from people's homes here? Would they be able to log on?
We have a lot of databases and our catalog available from home, so you've got a wide variety of resources that can be used from home.
Southern California Edison is really happy to be here and to be able to present this check for the library. It's a great facility, a beautiful building, and we're happy to be part of it.
And I understand it's going to go for a telescope and iPads. And
Right. The library, the Friends of the Library have itemized a list of things, including a telescope and some software and some equipment to help our young people in science and education. That's great. We really support that.
Sure. Well, we appreciate it, especially at the only library in LA County that has a hitching post.
There you go. Isn't that wonderful?
So you can ride your horse up and use your iPad.
Whatever you are. That's right. Yeah.
Actually did the writing of the grant. Cathy Howell did some of the research and the pricing so we could figure out what was going to be the best for our possibilities.
Sure, sure. And what a great day for Acton Aguadosia.
We're excited about it. It's actually a program that's going to gear towards the kindergarten kids all the way through adults in our community. So we've looked at identifying academic strands for each of the grade levels in our schools and then also for the community. And it's supposed to span at least a year. We did the finances for 3 years. So we should be getting some fabulous equipment. We're really, really excited about it.
Sure, sure. And you're a 6th grade teacher.
I do. I currently teach 6th grade.
How will this appeal to your students, this kind of stuff?
Believe me, it's one of the projects that I think I'll be putting on my webpage, so my students have a point of reference as well.
Speaking for Acton and Agua Dulce, I'd like to thank Southern California Edison and especially Cathy Hart for actually walking us through this grant, which is going to make a huge difference to the community. We're able to have an astronomy patio, which is probably the first in LA County, and Acton calls for it because we have the best skies in the county.
And do you have any idea how many years it really took from planning and through construction?
I was with a group from the beginning when they were just forming a friends group. And came forward, went to the board and said they wanted a library. And then I think that must be what? Let me see. That would be like 1999, 2000.
Oh my gosh.
And then we just said, you know, maybe it could happen, but it doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, that's right.
Fortunately, there is this grant that's available for us to apply for, California State grant that made it happen.
Sure.
So Supervisor Antonovich, put in some money, and with the California State Library grant, we have a library here after just, I think I would say, 8-9 years. So it's really a great work of the community too.
Kids are from California. We have a lot from Northern California. Most are from Southern California. I think 80% are from Southern California. But we have some illness groups that don't have any camp options across the entire nation, like our dwarfism kids. We're the only camp that has a camp specifically for them. All the camps serve different illnesses. When Paige was a counselor, our founder, at his camp when she was like 19 and decided she wanted to build one in California. And of course, land is kind of scarce in California, especially land that's affordable. So she finally found this after years of searching, and has a lake and stuff, which is neat. And there's 6 association of hole-in-the-wall camps around the U.S., and we're one of them. You have to apply and meet medical criteria and stuff. And then there's some internationally too.
They're greeted here when they arrive by their nurse and our medical director and stuff, and no one's ever in scrubs or hospital attire at all. So, nurses will have funny hats on and whatever. That's a good attention to detail that I think kids actually love coming in here sometimes. So if you step in further, you can see. I know, me too. So this is a cabin. And the counselor sits down with them. Counselors, so there's 2 per group, and says, okay, what are the rules? Some of them are funny, they come up with funny rules, but it's kind of neat, kind of communal bonding thing to have. Like, this is what our cabin does. We ask people to design a lot of ones that are designed for boys and some that are designed for girls. So they'll come in all different colors, and you'll see kids are like, I want yours. We'll create them. But it's such a cool thing because it's so tangible, to be able to bring stuff like this home.
Take it home.
Which is really neat.
Segue here. So, how many people are interested in that? Ladies' gym and spa treatment, etc. Everybody raise your hand for me. Are you waving or are you giving me